The drugs trade. One of the most profitable businesses in the country. But because it's against the law, many choose not to take this path. But some do. In this program, we will be following the biggest dealer of Nettles in the United Kingdom, showing their process and what's really behind such a dangerous operation. There are many fights between gangs over this drug, making it the top red light siren for the police force. This is Nettles. Honiton, the 19th of September 2012. A thriving town on the border of Exeter, not quite a city, but it prides itself on having the nicest shops and the quietest atmosphere. But because of its status, it is the perfect place for the Nettles trade to take wind. Along with the vast fields and large grassy areas, it's home to some of the largest plots of land for these drugs to grow. In this episode, we will be following CJ, the man who began all of this from just a single-bedroom council flat. So, tell us, CJ, what does this business mean to you?
It's not just a business, man. It's a way of life. It's not just you go work and then you come home from work every day, Wherever you are, your business is with you. And that's just how it roll, man. That's just what a lot of people do in Honiton, not just me and not just the others, It's not just a business, it's not just about the money. It's a way of life.
CJ invited us back to his nettle plantation to show us the process and what really happens.
Diving from me, no good to save you from me. Fuck it, I say
Okay, basically, this is all the equipment used in the harvestation of the crop that we grow in it. You get me? So basically, we come down here, and we got a nice crop down here of nettles. These are the best growing ones that we can find. So basically, these ones are fairly long. These are at their prime stage, you know what I'm saying? So we pick these and we crush them and we package them. If you come over here, you see these are called dot leaves, okay? These are good prime dot leaves at their maximum stage. They normally grow between the tiles and the floor. You crush these basically. You can either roll them up and smoke them, or you can just rub them in your hands, and give them a good sniff sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're gonna run through the process, fam. Okay, so you get the dot leaves and like that, and you rip them up, rip them down from the core so it all comes off the stem. You don't want the stem, you do not want the stem, because it's not the good stuff. Only the skanks put that in, you know what I'm saying? So basically, we get all the leaves off. Basically, we crushed it all now down to about this size, so it's lovely and green, So basically, the transportation process now, fam. Okay, so we just get a sheet of newspaper. If you get that independent, the paper quality is better, you know what I'm saying? So you place it firmly in the middle of the package, man, around here, okay? And you place it right in the middle, yeah? And then what we have to do to get rid of some of the dangerous bacteria, man, is spray it with some good old Lynx, man. It works as a bit of a disinfectant, and a bit of a fertilizer to enhance what's in it, to give you the maximum high blood. Okay, blood. You can now smell the aroma. Can you smell the aroma?
Yes.
Now what we do, fam, is we fold it over the first time like that, then we fold it over the second like that, okay, and then we fold it over again, and then we just got a good fold in the middle, You know, like, just crush it over like that. Okay, so it becomes in a decent package like that. Okay, fam. Got to cover the stench up so that when you're transporting it around, you'll wrap it one more time, bro, to make it ultra safe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man. Okay, so do this. Okay, and then we got to tape it. We've got to tape it so it doesn't all come out, because every bit lost is another pound that goes down the drain. You know what I'm saying, blood? So we put one piece of sellotape on there. Any quality sellotape will do for this. In fact, get that cheaper one, man, because you get that cheaper one, you'll get more money to grow these instead of buying it on sellotape. So we use that on around there, and then we do one more on the other side, you know. Now after we've done that, this is your final package. Okay, this is what goes around. We get the stems that we already picked off. They don't go to waste. Don't throw them away. We throw them back on the garden, and then basically it grows more come in time. Make sure if you're transporting it, you've got a good quality rucksack, a good quality one. Now we made a hole in the back of me bag, in the back of it, so it can stuff down the side and then do it up, and no one would ever know that you got dock leaves in there. Yeah, we're all set to go, blood.
Once all of the dock leaves and nettles are packaged, CJ takes to the streets and deals them in all parts of the town, making him one of the most frequent dealers in the whole of Holliton. He then invited us back to the room where it all began, and tragedy struck.
So like, this room has been untouched since the day that it happened. Like, I remember swiftly picking my brother and my mum and my sister and her kid and bringing her down into this room and pumping the water actually out of their chests. My brother and my sister lay on here with the kid. The kid slowly got moved into the laundry basket to keep him warm. Like, my mum, she lay down here on the floor. I slightly remember looking at my brother's face, and he turned around to me and he said the words, man. He said, "I always love you, know what I'm saying?" That's what he said to me. And then just after he said that, you know, his eyes shut and he...
As CJ began explaining what really happened in this room, it all became too much for him, and we had to stop filming. 2 years ago, there was a heavy storm approaching the town as they were walking home from the high street. The area quickly began to flood, washing away his younger brother and mother. After this, he found them, but in a state that was too close to death. There was nothing that the emergency service could do to bring them back. After their funeral, CJ quickly began to slide deeper into his trade, smoking more and more nettles and extending his plots of land and growing 100 more nettle bushes per week. Many other family members believed that the death of his mother and brother were too much for him to handle, so the drugs take away the pain from such a large bereavement.
Okay, so we got to start spliffing it up, man. Man, that's all you have to do, innit? Oh man, I'm feeling it now. Nah, you wanna try some blood? Smoke that blunt, man. Oh, it's nice stuff, innit? I think I better sit down, man. I'm loving it, fam. I'm going down, man. Pass it round, pass it round.
Then, CJ took a turn for the worst. After smoking 10 ounces of nettles, he went into cardiac arrest and was rushed straight to Holliton Hospital. After CJ was rushed to hospital, his condition became stable, but we could no longer carry on with his story, as he was admitted into the intensive care ward. So now, we're going to head over to Exeter Airport, where some suspicious packages have been found and several items of luggage. So, what we've got here, it's the usual smell, usual package that we get with Nettles these days. So what we're going to do is open it and confirm our theories. Yeah, we got it already, look. There you go, Nettles. Look pretty high quality, but we'll have to have another look in a minute. It's usually wrapped in this, so when we find these, sometimes we don't bother opening them until we get back to the station. But yeah, we're gone. So what we do now is we do the chemical test. So what we do is we drop it in, and if it floats, then it's real stuff, and if it sinks, then it's just decoy stuff to get more money out of people. Yep, it's the real deal. The man will be remained in custody until further notice. Only a few hours after CJ was rushed to hospital, many generous offerings of money were placed in a charity box to help CJ's recovery. So 5 years after our documentary, we caught up with him to see how he was doing.
So basically, since the series and the documentary on my life and how it went with selling and harvesting my crop, after receiving a very, very generous cheque for £35, an astonishing amount to be given, I've started off my own business helping people that were just like me in that scenario, basically. Now giving them accommodation, places to live and food and to earn a decent day. Absolutely changed my life.